What's up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can unlock a Vow of Disciples raid chest for absolutely free. Now you can do this on absolutely any class, and you'll be able to get your hands on some new raid mods, Spoils of Conquest, and if you've already completed some encounters and unlocked some raid loot, some additional raid drops too. So if you want to find out more, then be sure to stick around and enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a comment and rating down below, and remember to subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Now with the launch of the Vow of Disciple raid, this means new raid chests, and with that we can get our hands on some new raid loot, such as weapons and armor, raid mods, and even Spoils of Conquest. Now as we said during the intro, you'll be able to get additional legendary drops from this chest as long as you've already unlocked them as part of your loot pool. Now to do that you'll need to complete some of the encounters in the raid itself, and this loot pool will grow over time the more that you run the raid. If you haven't run any of the raid, then this chest will only drop raid mods and Spoils of Conquest. Now with that being said, you can run this on any character, and none of this requires you to use a certain class or go out of bounds. Now to kick this off, you need to load into the Vow of Disciple raid and take out the Projection of Salvatori. Now this can be quite difficult to do on your own, especially if the contest modifier is still active. Now the easiest way that I found to take her out is in fact by using Polaris Lance. Now by getting consecutive precision hits, this refunds ammo to the magazine, meaning that you won't have to reload very often. You'll be able to do persistent damage to the projection, and if you stand where I'm standing right now, many of the range attacks won't be able to hit you either. Now once you're in position and you've acquired your target, it will be about chiseling that health bar away. And once you've defeated the Projection of Salvatori, this will open the gates to the entry of the raid. Now from this point forward, we're able to jump on our Sparrow, and we'll be heading towards where the first opening encounter takes place. Now if you follow the route that I'm taking here on screen, this will take us to the Disciples Bog, and this is where the first part of the first encounter starts. Now instead of actually performing the first part of this encounter, we're going to be making our way to the first location of a Crux of Darkness. These are the same Cruxes that you see as part of the public event over in the Throne World, and there are 3 of these we need to destroy in order to open a secret door to access the hidden chest. Now something we'll need to contend with is a debuff called Pervading Darkness. Now this stacks up to 10 times, and once it reaches times 10, you will in fact wipe. Now this isn't a respawn restricted zone, meaning you will respawn roughly where you were taken out. This means we can slowly progress through the Disciples Bog to locate all 3 of the Cruxes without needing to complete the encounter. Now the first Crux can be located just after the start of the encounter towards the left hand side. You'll come across a downed tree, and the Crux will identify itself with an icon once you are close. Now you can take this out by using any weapon, with sniper rifles and scout rifles being really effective. And once you've taken out the first Crux, you want to scale the branches and make your way over towards these massive Scorn pillars. There's a massive corridor of pillars all in a row, and if you jump on your Sparrow and head to the end, the second Crux can once again be found over on the left hand side. It will also identify itself when you are close, making it easy to take out. Now once you get the second Crux, you'll likely be very close to times 10 Pervading Darkness. With that in mind, you want to get roughly to the middle section of those pillars and face towards where all the temples are in the distance. Now once you wipe and revive, you'll spawn close to this location, and once we respawn, this will be the direction we need to head in. Now once you respawn, you want to jump on your Sparrow and head left, and we'll be heading towards these temples that you see. In front of the temples there's a massive bridge, and the third Crux can be found underneath. Now to access this, you need to jump over the other side, and between some of the pillars of the bridge there's a small gap that allows you to get inside. Once again, when you're inside and very close to the Crux, it will identify itself, making it easy to take out. And once you've destroyed the third Crux, this is all the Cruxes we need to open the secret door. Now once you leave the area from under the bridge, you want to gather your bearings, and we're looking for a temple on the right hand side in the distance. Once again, Pervading Darkness will likely take us out before we can get there, but as before, it will spawn us once again close to this location. Now once we respawn, we want to head over to the temples we see in the distance, and with the temple on the right hand side, the door has now opened. And if you make your way inside and jump over some of the structures, you'll find the first hidden Vow of Disciple raid chest. Now as we said earlier in the video, you can run this on any class. There's no particular jump puzzles, and there's nothing that requires you to go out of bounds. This is simply the mechanics of some of the secrets in this area, and these are their locations and how to access this hidden room and the chest inside. Now just to recap in terms of rewards, if you haven't run the raid at all, this will only drop raid mods and Spoils of Conquest. You can run this on all 3 characters and get 15 spores for absolutely free. But if you've completed some of the encounters and unlocked some of the raid loot, then this loot will also drop from this chest. So there we have it guys, a quick look on how you can get your hands on a free Vow of Disciples raid chest. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to check out one of the 2 videos you see here in these cards for more Destiny 2 content. And if you want to keep up to date with everything to do with Destiny 2, be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always guys, and I will catch you all again very soon.